Hello all and welcome to Duplicate Success International Monday Night Webinar. Today is Monday, May 8th. My name is Randy Krebs, Executive Goal Director from Salt Lake City, Utah. I have the distinct honor of introducing the host of tonight's webinar. He is a very well-respected business leader and mentor in this industry. You'll definitely want to have your pen and paper out, sitting up, paying attention, and taking notes as you learn how this industry expert continues to build his business successfully. He has achieved the rank of Emerald Director within our company. He is the co-founder of Duplicate Success International. He is an amazing leader, mentor, and most importantly, I'm very proud to call him my son. Jared, are you on the line?
I am, Dad. Thank you so much for the great introduction. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, welcome everyone to tonight's webinar. I am super excited to share with you USANA's newest incentive before they've even released it to the company nationwide. So you are going to hear this first, literally before the entire field of USANA. So you're going to have a head start, and it's really exciting. Also, I want to address that the Angela Gray special guest webinar has been moved to next Monday, May 15th, and that was my fault. I had the dates mixed up so that we promoted the wrong date for her. She's going to be on next week. So those of you who are wanting to hear her, you're still going to hear her next Monday. But today is a very, very exciting day. In fact, it was probably perfect that this was released to us because you're gonna really take advantage of it. So let's get right into it. Before we get into the training, we always start by reminding you of our DMO, daily method of operation. Just like with any business, if you owned a Subway restaurant or you owned a CrossFit gym or you owned a beauty salon, you have certain things you do every day in your business. Well, our business is no different. And if you do these three things every day, you will be successful. The good news is, anybody can do these three things, no matter how busy they are. Anybody can use the products every day, AM and PM. That's the first thing. You have to be a product of the product. Number two, anybody can do their 2-2-2 for the day. That's getting 2 new videos out, 2 new presentation videos, and then following up with 2 clients or 2 prospects that are on the fence, and then 2 calls to existing clients or team members. In 1 hour a day, you can do your 2-2-2. In fact, I know people who do it in less than an hour a day, and they just do it while they multitask throughout their day. I'm in that category. But that's really critical, your 2-2-2. That's your part of your daily method of operation. And then the third thing is 15 minutes of personal development material each day. That's reading books, listening to audios, and or webinars on leadership and building a network marketing business. So by doing that over a year, you will actually spend, probably close to 100 hours of personal development. I haven't done the math. Can one of you type in 15 minutes times 365 days, figure out how many hours that is? You'll also contact 600 people if you do your 2-2-2 for the day for 50 weeks out of the year. So it makes a huge difference. And that is how it's done. Anybody can do the DMO. Now, before we also get into the recognition, there's 3 keys to a breakthrough, and I want you to just remember these 3 things. Number 1, it's your strategy. You have to have a good strategy. Our strategy is rock solid. The reason why Team DSI is one of the fastest growing teams in USANA is because our strategy is solid. The DMO works. Number 2 is the stories you tell yourself. This is your self-talk. If you tell yourself you're too old, or if you tell yourself you're too young, or you tell yourself, do you tell yourself you don't know technology well enough, so you won't be successful? What are the stories you're telling yourself? Do you tell yourself that you don't have enough time? If you're telling yourself any of these stories, you have to flip it around. You have to say, how can I have more time? How can I be better at technology? How can I do this? And say affirmations. Every day I go, when I wake up and go brush my teeth, I have certain things that I tell myself that are positive. I say, I can do it. I believe I can help people. I believe I can achieve my goals. I believe I can make a difference. And I tell myself those stories. So it's real important that you're telling yourself the positive self-talk every morning. And we just got a chat from Randy Krebs. That would be 60 hours of training. Thank you, Dad. for that. And then number 1 is the state that you're in, and that's your energy and your state of mind. So when you're on the phone, you want to have a good energy. When you're around people, you want to have a good energy. If you're in a bad mood, don't make calls. If your state is low, you're going to attract negative people. So you need to make sure that you get rest. You make sure that you're positive. You're in a good energy and state of mind, and you're going to attract great people into your business. So these are 3 keys to a breakthrough, and done consistently, you will have that breakthrough in your USANA business. All right, so now let's get into the team recognition. And the team recognition basically is about the people who have been doing the DMO. How can you tell? Because they're signing people up. So let's go ahead and start by recognizing the new clients that got started this past week. Welcome, Jasmine Castilla, new client introduced by Johnny Alaniz. Great job, Johnny, and welcome, Jasmine. Also welcome Timothy Tristan, new client introduced by Johnny Alaniz. Way to go, Johnny, hitting the boards, my man. Also, big welcome to David Hernandez, new client introduced by Johnny Alaniz. Wow, Johnny, you're killing it, bro. We want to hear from you later in the webinar. Awesome. Welcome, Sasha Sepulveda, new client introduced by Ralph and Michael Baez. Welcome, Sasha. Super exciting. Sasha, by the way, has been on the products for about 2 weeks, and she says that the pain in her legs is gone and she's able to walk without pain. So it's pretty exciting. Welcome, Sasha, and great job, Ralph and Mike. All right, so now let's welcome some new associates that have started with us in the last week. Welcome, Michelle Haroldson, new associate introduced by Randy and Viola Krebs. And Mom and Dad, is Michelle available on tonight's webinar?
No, sorry, she's not.
She's
We was
not.
hoping
Okay.
she was, but I think she's driving back.
Okay, no problem. We'll welcome her next week.
Okay.
But welcome, Michelle, and great job, Mom and Dad. Way to bring USANA to new people and give Michelle a whole new future by introducing her to USANA. Also, some special recognition. We were number 15 top earning emeralds in the company last week. Thank you, Team DSI. We're very grateful to you for all of your commitment to your businesses, and we love working with you. It's an honor for us to be on this list, and we are here because of you and your efforts, so thank you. Also, big congratulations, number 6 in the United States market, Angela Salim out of Maryland, Tennessee. Angela, you are doing so great. I am so proud of you. Thank you for being an example of a baby boomer associate, along with my parents, that is operating their business at an elite level. You are doing awesome. We have actually several top baby boomers on Team DSI, and Angela, you are now one of the top as well. Number 6 in the United States is a big deal. You had to enroll a lot of clients that week, and I believe you were number 15. Yeah, number 15 globally. So in the entire world, that means you're going against all the top associates in China, top associates in Philippines, top associates in the 20 countries of USANA. So you have done an amazing job, Angela. Thank you for making a difference in people's lives. Big congratulations to Daniel Espinoza, number 25 top client enroller in the United States market. Big time, Daniel. Doing awesome. And sorry, I need to move my bar here. But Daniel, I really appreciate your kind heart, your commitment to helping new people. I see you enroll brand new people every week, and it is just super exciting to see your business growing. And I know you're going to be that next full-time earning associate, especially at what Renee's been telling me. So keep up the great work, my man. All right, let's go to Denise Garcia, number 25 top earning or top preferred customer enroller. Way to go, Denise. Hitting the boards. Love to see you there. You're doing so awesome. Thank you, Denise. Also, Daniel, number 27 top associate enroller. Bro, you're hitting the top boards on associates and clients. That's what I'm talking about. Very few hit the reports on both categories. That's big time. Also, congratulations, Johnny Alaniz, on your first mixer. This is a picture of Johnny's mixer. He had, I think he had like 7 people there or something, and it was a great event. I know that 3 enrolled, and Johnny, we actually want to bring you on the line really fast. Dad, could you unmute Johnny Alaniz? Johnny, are you there?
He was there, and now he is no longer.
Oh, okay. Maybe he was in a place that he couldn't speak. Well, Whenever he comes back, we'll. I just wanted to ask him a few questions. That was totally on the fly, so maybe he wasn't actually prepared to talk, which is totally okay. I do that a lot. So thank you, Johnny.
No, I had told him that he was gonna be on there. He might have lost signal or something.
Okay, so he was expecting it. Okay, good.
We'll keep an eye out for him.
Awesome. But big congratulations, Johnny. We're very proud of you. You did a great mixer. And Daniel Espinoza, Renee Martinez, y'all are building an amazing team. It was so cool to see the teamwork. Also, I want to shout out to Pamela Guerrero, who was also there supporting the team. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you for being a great associate, a great team member, and excited to be working with you as well. We also had an awesome mixer with Jay Henserling. She had her first mixer at her new home in Schertz, Texas. It's a lovely, lovely place. And Dad, could you unmute Jay? Jay, I just wanted to bring you on the line for a second and first of all tell you congratulations on your first mixer and having, I think you had 7 people there as well. You have many clients that are going to be enrolling out of that event as well. Jay, tell us, how was it and what did you learn? What were your highlights?
Well, thank you so much, Jared. It was a really great day, an event. What I learned, because I worked so hard all week long inviting people, and I was getting a lot of yeses. It was very motivating. And then, starting Saturday, everybody started, oh, I had this commitment, that commitment. So it started really affecting my emotions. And so the highlight for my day with this mixer was that I still had a great turnout. I really honestly was expecting one person to show up by the end of the end of Saturday and going into Sunday, and to have about 7 people showing up was amazing to me. And what I learned is I really need to just control my emotions. Don't let my emotions get involved. Just stay calm. And and I know I told you this, Jared, and I'll tell everybody, when I was finishing up, cleaning up everything, the last touches, I was just telling myself, I was reminding myself, something that I heard from Tony Robbins was, how cheap are your emotions? So I kept repeating that to myself. I was like, Jay, how cheap are your emotions? You're going to let this little thing derail you, upset you, affect you? And I was like, no, you're not. You're not. It's going to be fine, and it was a great, great day.
Wow. Jay, thank you for sharing that, because I think everybody on this Zoom call goes through those emotions when they're inviting, and they go through the fear and the disappointment when somebody doesn't come to their event, or even the disappointment if they don't watch a video. And, we don't really talk about that very much. And I'm glad that you brought it up, because we all do go through it. And you're right. Mastering your emotions is a key element. So thank you for being a great example and for bringing that up, because that supports everyone.
Yes, no problem. Thank you so much, Jared.
Yes.
And thank you for supporting your help.
Oh, you're so welcome. It's exciting, man. Major momentum. All right. So moving on with our special recognition, our special announcements. Okay. So here's the special announcements. Okay. So convention tickets are available again. So I think what they did was, it was sold out until everyone on the waiting list got a chance to buy. And so now the tickets are available for a limited time. I don't think there's that many left, but they're available for $279 a piece. Now, if you have a voucher, meaning you started your business with, if you started your business with 400 to 500 points, you have 2 vouchers, and that means that this ticket is free. You don't have to pay anything. You get your convention ticket. You just have to call USANA. If you started with 250 points, you have 1 voucher, which makes this price go down 50%, which would be $140 to get your ticket. If you don't have any vouchers, then this is the cost. But I can tell you that the 25th International Convention is going to be the best one we've ever seen. USANA's pulling out all the stops. It's the most important event you can do for your business throughout the year. If you go to anything, this is the most important one to do. So if you don't already have your ticket, please call USANA and get it, and make it a priority, because it is, again, the most important thing for your business. So we're doing a contest right now all around convention, and this is just our team DSI's contest. This is not a USANA corporate contest, but it's being funded by the top DSI leadership, which is Renee and Megan Martinez, Randy and Viola Krebs, and myself and my wife, Crystal. And so what this is track, WAP, and win to convention. And we're 5 weeks in, and as of week 5, Daniel Espinoza is in first place with 72 points, Ralph Baez, 55 points, Jack and Jay Henserling with 50 points. But honestly, it's anyone's game to win because there's 10 weeks left. That's 2.5 months. And even if you're playing right now or you're watching this and you're not in the game, but you want to get in the game, you could still get in this and literally jump all the way up to the top. In fact, we had a new associate do that last time, Veronica Cade. So what exactly is it? How do you get points? Well, I'll just explain in a nutshell. You get points for doing the right things for your business. So the right things, let me just show you what the right things are. Well, here's the prizes. First, if you're going to convention and you get first place, it's $400 cash. Second place is $250 cash. Third place is $150 cash. That would pay for your hotel or your convention ticket, your plane ticket, whatever. I mean, it's cash, right? But you get it, those prizes, those levels by being at convention. Now, here's how you win. You get points by making your binder. You get points by registering for convention. You get points by rank advancing. You get points by doing your weekly action plan and posting it by Sunday midnight. You get points by doing your DMO tracker. You get points for enrolling new associates for convention. You get points for enrolling new associates, period, on auto order and new clients as well. So if all this is confusing, it's okay. Your upline mentor can explain all this. You see a lot of people that are playing. It's fun because this is what you have to do to build a business anyways. May as well get extra cash for the behaviors that really make you succeed. So that's what it's all about. If you're persistent, you're going to get it. If you're consistent, you will keep it. And that's the other thing. The habits need to be consistent. That's why we do it over a 15-week period, because that creates the habits super strong. And our team is doing so well. I'm so proud of each and every one of you that are playing. And we're winning together. So just keep that in mind. And those of you who are brand new, if you want to be in on the game, definitely let us know. Lastly, when you enroll somebody a new client, make sure you add them to the USANA clients page right there where it says add members. You have to put their name or type their name in there, add them to the group. Then you make a post, and the post has to include a picture, and you make them feel special and important. And that's how we recognize your clients on this webinar. So this is another reason why you want to do that is add them to the USANA clients page. And then also make sure you add your associates to the Team DSI page, which is our business page. And same thing, you add them here, and then you make the post there. And of course, that's really important that you do that on a regular basis and make your new associates feel welcome. Also, thank you for commenting. I see so many Team DSI commenting and welcoming new clients and associates. Look at this post here from one of our new associates. All the people who said welcome. Thank you for being a community. You know, even though sometimes these clients are not in your personal business, you are still saying welcome, and that means so much. And we're so grateful to you for playing team. Okay, now we're going to take a 5-second pause for editing purposes, and then we're going to get right into the training and go over this really cool cash incentive. Hello, my name is Jared Krebs. I'm pictured here with my wife, Crystal. We're Emerald Directors, co-founders of Team DSI, and today's training is breaking news. Team DSI Monday webinar special announcement was just delivered to the golds and above from USANA. We're going to be sharing the incentive that is called the growth bonus. Now, the growth bonus, I know this is kind of a blurry slide, but I'm going to direct you to where you can get it in crystal clarity. And we're going to spend the time on this training explaining exactly how it applies to you and your business. Okay, so what this is, it's a celebration, 25 years in the making, and it is a matching incentive, just like the 25th anniversary growth promotion. It applies to silver directors and below that rank advance and grow their commission volume points. That's their dollars they earn in USANA. CVP equals US dollars. Compared to the same period from the prior year, will receive a 25% bonus on CVP growth during that time. So I'm going to make this really simple and really clear, and I'm going to actually choose some of you who are live on the webinar right now and give you some examples. Okay, so that's how we're going to do this. So I need some volunteers. Go ahead and chat with me on this webinar. I'm watching for chat. The first one who chats with me is going to be our, how do you say? Oh, Lillian. Okay. So Lillian, we're going to, I'm going to explain how this would apply to your business. Okay. So let's go to, let's see, y'all are still seeing my screen. I'm going to now share Google Chrome. Give me 1 second. Where's Google Chrome? Stop share. And maybe it's, I think I need to get it on the same desktop. 1 second. Okay. Let's see if this works. I'm not able to do it. Just 1 second. Share screen. There we go. Okay, Lillian. So what you do for you to figure this out, and this applies to all of you, is you want to go to our Team DSI Facebook page. And Crystal just posted the two links with all the information. So you're all watching. I want you all to take notes. Go to the Team DSI page. Look for Crystal's post that says, get ready to download and follow along the webinar for all the details. 25th anniversary CVP promo tracker. Okay, so I know y'all are watching along. Can you just chat with me if you can see this? I just want to make sure that you can see all this. I just got a text that says update, but I don't even know what that means. So please send me a chat that you can see my screen on Facebook so I can make sure. Let's see here. Phyllis says I can see. Okay, can everyone else see my screen? Dad says not seeing the screen. I need y'all to chat with me and tell me if you can see the screen.
Do you have Facebook up? I see the PowerPoint.
Yeah, I'm sharing Facebook right now.
I see PowerPoint.
We don't see Facebook, we see the PowerPoint.
Okay, so Phyllis says she can see it.
She sees the PowerPoint.
No,
Johnny says I see the PowerPoint.
yeah, we're seeing PowerPoint.
Daniel says I can see Facebook.
Uh-oh.
Really?
So let me stop share. Maybe just to give it a chance to. We have so many people on the line. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's just like a hot call and Zoom could feel the heat.
There we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's
that works,
Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay, can everyone see Facebook? Please chat if you can see Facebook. Babe, can you pull up on the webinar on my phone so that I can see? Because I can't see people's chats. Okay, getting lots of yeses. Thank you, Patricia, Johnny, Pamela, Lillian. Okay, everyone can see it. Okay, all right. So, of course, I'm getting a phone call on FaceTime, and that doesn't work. Okay. All right, so you go to Team DSI. Okay, here we are. And just scroll down because it's the second post. In fact, I'll comment right here. It's here. Now it'll go to the top. And I need you all to download this document. It's the 25th anniversary CVP promo tracker. Okay? So when you download it, then you need to have Microsoft Excel. And then it's going to open up this document right here. Now I'm going to change my screen and I'm going to share it. I'm now going to share my screen so you can see the document. Okay, so hold on. Let's hope that it works. Okay, I need you to chat with me now if you can see the screen. Can you see the Excel screen? Send me some chats. Okay, I'm seeing people that can see it. Okay, you guys can see it. Beautiful. Okay, so Lillian, here's how it works. you have to go figure out what your checks were. Okay, y'all can see it. You have to go figure out what your checks were, Lillian, from May 20th of 2016 all the way through August of 2016. Okay, so you need to go, hold on, let me, how do I get this thing to move? I need to review, I need to take the screen size down just a touch so y'all can see what I see here. Okay. Okay, so Lillian, this is what you made last year, right? Just go fill all this in, okay? And then starting this Saturday, all right? So next week will be week number 1. And you're gonna track how much money you make in USANA for the next 13 weeks. Every week you're gonna come put whatever check is in here, okay? So at the end of the 13 weeks, that will be August 11th, USANA is going to look at your growth, okay? So let's pretend that in this period you made $500, okay, when you were starting your business out over that period. And then let's pretend that in this period, starting this next week, you made $1,500. That means you grew by 1,000, right? So that $1,000 growth, they're going to give you a 25% match of that $1,000 growth. So that would be a $250 bonus check. Well, what would that do, Lillian? That would pay for your plane ticket to convention, or whatever it would pay for, maybe your hotel. Now they're going to give you the money on September 1st. So obviously, you're going to have to buy your stuff in advance, but you would get an extra $250 on your check on September 1st to pay for some of your convention expenses. So the other caveat, Lillian, is that you would have to advance to builder. So you have to rank advance up to builder or beyond. And if you're, right now you're a believer status, Lillian, so you would have to go to builder and have growth in the second period. So Lillian, can you chat with me and tell me if you understand all that? Actually, all of y'all, can y'all tell me? Yes, I do. Awesome. Okay, now who wants to be the next person that I talk to about this? Because this applies to different people at different levels. Who wants to send me a chat if you want me to tell you how you can do it? Because I want to go through everyone on this call, honestly. But who wants to go next? Patricia. Okay, so Patty. So we're gonna go Patty, then Phyllis. Okay, so Patty, you're in the same exact boat as Lillian. You are a believer, and so you would need to rank advance to builder, which is the next step, a $200 check in a week. You have to go download this and figure out what you made the weeks of a year ago, and then make more in the next 13 weeks, and you'll get the bonus, Patty. Phyllis, you're a little different because you're an achiever. So you would have to actually rank advance to director, Phyllis. So of course you do the same thing. You measure your growth from the previous week or the previous year, or you write your checks down from the previous year. You have to grow during this year, and then you have to go director, Phyllis. All right, Jay says, I would like to know how it applies to silver directors, please. All right, so I'm gonna answer all y'all's questions, and then Lillian asks, where do we find the checks from 2016? Lillian, I'll show you that actually. I'll show you that right now. Okay, so let's start with Jay's question. Jay says, I would like to know how it applies to silver directors, please. And we'll get to you as well, Daniel and Johnny. Heck yeah, Johnny, it will benefit you. And Pamela, it will benefit you as well. So how it applies to silver directors. Renee Martinez, I know you already know this, but I'm going to give you as the example. Okay, Renee, you have to figure out what your checks were a year ago, put them here. And then, of course, during this 13-week period, you have to go gold, which I know you're going gold anyways, so may as well do it in this 13 weeks because, again, let's say, Renee, that during this period a year ago, let's say you made $1,500, and then let's say you go gold, and in this period you make $6,000. Well, then your growth was $4,500. You're going to get 25% of $4,500. Who help me out, guys? Who has a calculator? What's 25% of $4,500? That's $1,000 bonus, $1,100. Okay, Daniel Espinoza, how about you since you're new? Actually, you're in the same boat as Lillian and Patricia. You have to go builder, okay? So if you don't go builder, you can't get the bonus. So some of you are very new and you don't even know what builder is. Builder means you made a $200 check in 1 week with USANA. So Daniel, you've been making all these $100 checks every week, and that means you're solid. That's actually a really good sign. You're going to go builder pretty quickly. But so Daniel, you need to make $200 in 1 week, and then since you did not have anything from a year ago, then you're just tracking against a zero check. So you make as much as you can, Daniel, because you don't have to grow. You don't have to go against what you did last year. So you're in the money. In fact, Daniel, Johnny, Pamela, everybody that's new, Lorena, a lot of you who were not in a USANA business last year during those times, you actually don't have to compete against yourself a year ago. So it's a really cool incentive, honestly. I think it's really, really smart because the newest person, Johnny, Pamela, Mikey, Daniel, the newest people can make just as much money on the bonus and play just as fun and fair as the people who've been in a while. Okay, so before we leave the Excel file, is there anyone else that wants me to focus on them and how they could play and how they could win? I want to really focus on you because you took the time to be here live on the webinar. I'm gonna talk about Andrea Hall. Andrea, what level are you in right now in USANA? Can you type that in, or mom and dad, can you tell me? Andrea Holland Price, Utah, is an achiever. Okay, so Andrea, you would have to go director. And I think you can do it, Andrea. All you have to do is go director and then grow over the next 13 weeks more than you did in the last 13. And by going director, you will. Angela Salim, for you would have to go to builder status, meaning you have to make $200 in 1 week and then just grow as much as you can, and you're going to get that bonus. You're going to get a nice bonus, Angie, because you're working really hard. Claudia Zacharias, right now you're a builder, Claudia, so you'd have to go achiever and then grow more. Actually, Claudia, I don't think you were not in USANA. You had not enrolled in USANA a year ago with us, Claudia, so you're in the same boat. You're going against zero growth a year ago, so all you have to do, Claudia, is go achiever, and you're in, and you're going to start getting that bonus. Jay Henserling, you're a gold director. But you can't play, but you can get your team to play, which I know you are. Angela Salim's the first one. Johnny Alanis, you have to go builder, and then you just grow as much as you can. You're gonna be able to really cash out on it. Lillian as well needs to go builder. Lorena Galdiano, you have to go achiever. So that's a $400 check in 1 week, Lorena. We'll be focusing on that with you next time I see you, hopefully tomorrow at 6:30. Luis Sanchez, you need to go achiever as well. When you hit achiever, Luis, you're in like Flynn. And I think, and of course you have to go against your growth from a year ago. Matthew Slinkard, I believe you have to go achiever as well, sir. Good to see you on the webinar, by the way. And of course, you're going against your growth from last year as well. Thank you for being such a great, consistent team member and associate. Johnny asks, what do I need to do to be a builder? How much do I need to get there? Oh man, good questions. I'll make sure I answer that for you, Johnny. And that's time permitting. I need to make sure I'm sensitive to the time right now. But I will make sure either we answer it on this webinar, Johnny, or that Renee answers it after the webinar for you. Pamela Salinas, you would have to go builder as well. And then you're in the growth. Patricia, you know the drill. You got to also go builder. Let's see, who do we have here? Phyllis, director, and Renee Gold. That's everyone on the call right now. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and answer Lillian's question of where do we find the checks from 2016. So to do that, I need to share my my Google Chrome. Okay, so can you all see my can you see my screen on Google Chrome? Please give me a chat if you can. And I think you can. So, all right. So what you do is you go and log into your USANA page, okay? Okay, yes, thank you, Lillian. So here you are, right? Now we're going to log into my page, but you can do this on your phone or on your computer. I prefer computer, but you can also look this up on the phone. It's a little different to do it on the phone, but you get the concept here. So I'm just going to log in. Okay, so here we are. Now, Lillian, you asked specifically, right? So Lillian, you go to My Business, Team Manager. Okay, so you guys are following me here. My Business, Team Manager. Click on Team Manager. And then this is my page, but you have to click on Volume Report. Okay? Then when you click on Volume Report, your ID number should be right here. So Lillian, I'm going to type in Lillian right here. Okay, here's your volume report. Now, Lillian, see this here where it says commission period? You just have to go back in time. So you'd have to go back to, what is it, August? What was the first, May 13th was when it started, right? Oh, look, here it is, May 14th, May 21st. So it goes back about, I guess, a year. So here you go, Lillian. So you click on May 21st. And then you start adding up your checks, and you have to input them one at a time. Okay, so you go to May 28th, and then you go to June 4th, and then you go to June 11th, and then you go to June 18th. All right, you're welcome, Lillian. Okay, so that is that's how you do it. Okay, so I think y'all are with me, right? You all have to do this. You have to, those of you who were in a year ago, you have to just come here and just input them all into your Excel file. It'll take you 5 minutes. In fact, I challenge you to do it afterwards and screenshot it and show the team that you did it, because that's gonna inspire everybody to play the game. So so that's where it is. Okay, so now I'm gonna answer your question, Johnny. So let's go to your business. Johnny Alanis. Johnny, type in Johnny Alanis. Okay, you were not in the company in 2016, so let's go back up to current week. Okay, so Johnny, here's your business. Okay, now this is a confusing report when you look up your report, and Renee can show you how to get here on the computer or on your phone. But what I like to do is do tree view. Okay, so now we see your business center, Johnny, and you have 271 points on the left side, and you have 45 points on the right side. All right, so for you to get to Builder with one business center, you would need 1,000 points on the left and 1,000 points on the right. Now, fortunately, Johnny, this weekend, your auto order is going to process, and you will be upgrading to 3 business centers. That's going to make it 10 times easier to make a $200 check. Instead of having to have 1,000 points here and 1,000 points there, which is 2,000 points, right? 1,000 points on the left and the right. It's going to be a lot easier with 3 business centers. So let's go look at another new associate's 3 business centers. Let's just take a look at who would be a good one that we could look at. Well, Daniel would be good, but he has a lot of points. I wanted to look at someone. Well, let's look at Daniel's first. Or what are people saying on the chat? Daniel. Okay, Daniel. All right, we'll look at yours. Crystal was like, Daniel. Okay. So here's Daniel's business right now. Daniel, you got another nice check, bro. Okay, so I know you're all watching here. You see Daniel has 264 points on the left, and he has 252 points on the right. Okay, so Daniel already has points on the left and right. So how USANA does it is when you have points on the left and right, they take the small side, which is 252. I need your help. Take the small side, 252, times it by 0.2. Okay, that's how you figure out your check. So the small side times 0.2. Help me out, guys. Who's got their calculator and who can do 252 times 0.2? Lillian does $50.40. Okay, so Daniel, you have a $50.40 check right now in your business. Let's see here, hold on. Week. Okay, and then here, Daniel, you have 0 and you have 188 and you have 523 and 35. Okay, so this might be confusing to those of you who are new. And Angela Salim, we're going to be going over this with you tomorrow. But there's a way you can figure all this out. So what I need you to do, all of you are watching this on your phone or on your computer, I need you to screenshot Daniel's points. We're going to use Daniel's business here as an example. Okay, so if you don't know how to screenshot, then just get a pen and paper and draw this. You need to draw exactly this picture of 3 business centers, 264 on the left, 252 on the right. You need to draw 0 on the left here of business center 2 and 188 on the right. You need to draw 523 on 3 left and 35 on 3 right. Okay, so everybody do that. And I'll give you a second and I'm going to pull up, see if the growth tracker has it. Hold on. Okay, Crystal, will you please upload the volume planner? Can you go upload it right now so that the team can get, I'll pull up my volume planner, but I need you to just upload the volume planner because this is going to help the team get better. I'll email you the volume planner. So everybody give me 1 second. I'm going to email my wife the volume planner so that that you can all download it if you don't have it. Angela, you're going to need this, by the way, for sure. Please download this. It'll be up probably in about 15 minutes. Volume planner, going to send this to my wife. Give me a second. Of course, my computer is moving slow. Okay, finally, downloads. Thank you for your patience. I promise you it's going to be worth it. Give me some chats right now if you're getting a lot of value from this training. Tell me what y'all are liking. In fact, while my computer's taking some time here, why don't you chat and tell me what you're learning from this, what you're liking from this. All right, let's go. Okay. All good. Opportunities are great. Yes, they are. Okay, so now I am going to open up the volume planner. So the volume planner is another Excel file. So you're going to need Microsoft Excel. Many of you already use this, but if you're not using this, then you need to definitely learn how to use it. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen so you can see it. I already have it up. Let's see here. Okay, Johnny, make sure you download the volume planner. Here's what it looks like. Okay, so here's how it goes. Who remembers? Who can help me? What was Daniel's points on BC1 left? Help me out. I need someone to remind me. Chat in there. What was the points on Daniel's 1 left? You can't do it on your phone, Johnny. You're going to need a computer for this, actually. So who wrote it down? What was Daniel's points on his 1 left? Not 2264, 264. Okay, thank you, Dad. And what was that? Do you see how I'm typing it in right now? I'm typing it in. Here's his points. What was his points on his 1 right? 252. Okay. All right. What was his points on his 2 left? 0. Okay. And what was his points on his 2 right? 188. Okay. And what was his points on 3 left? Help. 0. Okay, thank you, Lillian. And what was his points on 3 right? 35. Okay, so this is his points. Now, right here, step 2 is play. So play means you can actually experiment and figure out how many points you're going to need. So do you see here, right now, Daniel's check is $50.40. Okay, that's what we figured out earlier with Lillian, because you remember you take the small side and you times it by 20%, which was a $50 check. So now, and Johnny, you'll probably need a special training from Renee on this. Renee's got his awesome MacBook Pro to walk you through this, and you'll need to do this, Johnny, to figure out exactly to the point how much you're going to need to get to that $200 check. So this is an example for Daniel. So let's pretend here that Daniel got 200 points right here in Business Center 2 left side. So let's say, Daniel, you get 200 points there this week. Your check's going to go to $88. Okay. Now, do you see here is the planned sales volume? This is what the volume will look like if Daniel got that 200 points. Watch this. I'm going to take the 200 points to 0. Now, look, the planned sales volume went down. This is now 264. Yes, Daniel is on a 200-point auto order, Dad. Thank you. You do need to be on a 200-point auto order to keep your points on all 3 business centers. Okay, so again, this may be confusing. I don't want to spend a bunch of time explaining it, but make sure you get this and you meet with your mentor to go over this. Okay, so let's just say that Daniel needs 200 points right here. That'll take his check to 88. All right, now let's say that Daniel gets 200 points in Business Center 3 left. That takes his check to 128. All right, now let's say Daniel gets 200 points in Business Center 3 right. That takes his check to 170.40. So you're almost there, Daniel. Now, here's what the planned volume looks like. Here's what the totals will be if you had those 3 200s. No, this is Daniel's business, Dad. Johnny's going to have to do this later because Johnny does not have 3 business centers yet. He'll have them when his auto order processes this weekend. So let's say that Daniel's going to need, right, you'll have them, Johnny. Don't worry. We got you set up. You're in good hands with Renee Martinez. Great hands. Okay, so we know that, just because I know the comp plan, Daniel needs points here on BC2 right as well. So let's say that Daniel gets 100 points here. Okay, that's a $192 check, so that's not quite it. Let's raise this up to about 230, 204. Okay, look, 204. So that's probably even too many points. What about 220? 200. Okay, so there you go, Daniel. Here's exactly what you need. You need 220 points this week on BC2 left. You need 100 points on BC2 right. You need 200 points on BC3 left, and you need 200 points on BC3 right. You need to get all that done by Friday. Actually, no, Daniel, don't do it by Friday because the contest doesn't start till next week. Okay? So I usually, I don't tell you to like hold volume. You should put people in immediately. But in this case, Daniel, don't do this by Friday, okay? Because then you'll have to go. And we're going to go back to Facebook. I want to show you where to download this because Crystal just put it on Facebook. So go back to the Team DSI page on Facebook, and at the very top, it keeps freezing. I'm sorry, Pamela. Is it freezing for anybody else, or can you guys see my Facebook right now? Please send me a chat if you can see my Facebook. You can see it, Lillian. You can hear me now. Oh, sorry. Sorry if there was a technical difficulty. Can you guys hear me and see my Facebook? I froze up for a few seconds. Okay, looks like we're all back together. Okay, so here's the volume planner. So thank you guys. So please download this. Again, you're going to need to have Microsoft Excel. Shout out to Claudia Zacharias for getting Microsoft Excel, or her new MacBook Pro, which has the entire Microsoft PowerPoint, Excel, and Microsoft Word. So you're going to click download right here. And when you click download, it's going to download onto your computer. And now you'll have the volume planner. And then remember, you have to also go and download the CVP tracker right here, the 25th anniversary CVP tracker. So thank you, Crystal, for uploading these and for being so on the ball with regards to this incentive. I have to give my wife major props. She was on the webinar for the Golds and Above, first person on, listening, downloading everything, making it so you have what you need to take advantage of this and get the most out of this incentive. Denise Garcia, I hadn't mentioned you, but I think you have to go Achiever to be able to play in this, which I know you're fully capable of. And once you go Achiever, you're going to be in the bonus, and you're going to, as much money as you make, you're going to be able to earn in that bonus. Okay, so I think we're all good. I think everyone's got this. Is there any other questions? Please chat. Can y'all hear me okay? If so, we're going to go back to the PowerPoint. One moment. Okay, so thank you for attending this training. I look forward to hearing about your success on the incentive, and I look forward to meeting you at a USANA event soon. Okay, pull out your calendar for 2017. This is the big events that are happening. USANA International Convention's coming up, guys. It's only 4 months away. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Wednesday, August 16th through Saturday, August 19th. This is the most important event of the entire year. If you go to anything, this is the most important one to go to. We travel on Tuesday the 16th. We travel home on Sunday the 20th. So make sure you get your flights right now. That's actually the next thing to get is your flights. Even if you haven't gotten your ticket yet, it's more important to get your flight, and then you'll find the ticket on Facebook later. But what is USANA's International Convention? It is where all the associates from all around the world literally go to Salt Lake City. You're meeting people from all the 50 United States, all the 20 countries. It's a cultural experience. Tens of thousands of people are there. It's an amazing, amazing event. Dr. Oz has been at our last 5 international conventions. Dr. Wentz, you hear from the founder of USANA. You get to tour the facilities and see where they make all the supplements and the entire process. You get to meet the top $1 Million Club members, the top doctors in wellness, and it's like Christmas. It's like USANA Christmas. I don't know how to say it. It's the best part of the year. You see all of your team members, Claudia Zacharias. It is exciting. I can't wait. I love convention. And this is the 25th anniversary, so this is even more special. So we have a lot of team members registered. In fact, we have more even than that's listed here. I think we have over 50 already registered that's going to international conventions. So I am excited for you. If you don't have your ticket yet, please contact your sponsor and have them get you registered. Here's the ticket prices. Right now, flights are about $360 if you fly home on Sunday, okay? But if you fly home on Monday, the flight price goes down to $283. So obviously, you know, you have to spend a little more to stay at the hotel an extra night, but your flight price would go down. So it's up to you on that, but those are pretty good flight prices. Bags fly free. Johnny Alanis says, Renee, get me registered, sir. All right, Johnny, welcome to the big show. We're going to have a blast. I can't wait to do convention with you, bro. We're going to have so much fun and learn so much. And the people who make the most money go to convention. In fact, that's the one thing that they all the top income earners have in common is they don't miss convention. All right, so Success on the Beach is the next opportunity. Now, this is not a replacement for a convention. This is just an extra vacation, okay? But if you want to go, you can actually win it. You can actually get it all expense paid. You might be saying, how can I win this vacation? Go to this link here, puntacana.teamdsi.info. We made a 12-minute video that explains it. All right, me and Crystal won one of these vacations 2 years ago. It was on a Caribbean cruise, and it was the best vacation of our lives. It was so fun going on vacation with the USANA family. So you can win this, or you can pay for your own way as well. And then mark your calendars for November 16th through the 18th, GoPro Recruiting Mastery featuring Eric Worre, Mr. GoPro himself. The only people they allow on stage are people who are making 6 figures per month. That's not 6 figures per year like what I make. It's 6 figures per month. like what I see myself making, and I see many of you making who want to go the distance with this. So this is the most expensive event of the year. It's $400 for a ticket, but again, you get what you pay for. Hanging out with top people, birds of a feather flock together. You want to make friends with people making six figures monthly. Not only, it's not just about the money, it's about how many people that they're helping, how many lives that they're impacting. Oh, and you get to hear from Tony Robbins himself. #1 best-selling author and motivational speaker, world-renowned, one of the best financial minds in the world. And then Pitbull, the recording artist, is going to be there as well because he's a top entrepreneur. So that's going on in Vegas in November 16th through the 18th. Mark your calendars. And Texas Associates, you have a spa party here in San Antonio that's being hosted by Team DSI in San Antonio. That's me and my wife and all the great Team DSI San Antonio team members. We're going to do skincare 7 p.m. this Thursday at Health Natural Solutions. And then we have followed up by a Friday mixer at Starbucks off of Babcock and 410 Friday at 11 a.m. hosted by Ralph and Mike Baez. So get ready this Thursday and Friday. We're going to have some great events. And then next Friday, please save the date. Me and Crystal are going to be sharing our USANA story, literally how we built a six-figure income with USANA from nothing. I mean, I was a guitar teacher. I had 0 people in my business. I started out just like you, 0 people in my business, and I just worked the plan. And now we're in a position that's very, very good. And so we're going to share the entire story, though. We've been in USANA for 11 years. You know, Crystal's a cancer survivor. I've gone through many ups and downs and peaks and valleys in my USANA journey. But thank God we have USANA because we have our health, we have each other, and we have a great team and just great friends. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you, Johnny Alanis, for the kind words. This is a $5 per person event, so this does actually cost. That covers the cost of the room, and there's only 40 tickets available. So once we get to 40, it's going to close. So you can get your tickets there at that link, may19th.teamdsi.info. Make sure you do that for you and your guests. Guests need a ticket as well. So it's going to be a special night. We do these events maybe once every month or 2 months, and we feature top income earners. And then Mr. Johnny Alanis is also hosting, taking USANA to the Valley. And Johnny, I am so proud of you for contacting your aunt, creating this event, and really taking USANA into a whole new territory. Really, it's amazing that you're doing this. It says a lot about you, how much you care about people. I want to give a big shout out to Renee Martinez and Daniel Espinoza also for going with Johnny down to this event. Obviously, you will miss our story night, but it doesn't matter. It's more important that you're in the Valley taking USANA to a new city, and we are very proud of you. Pamela Salinas says, awesome, Johnny. Heck yeah, it's going to be amazing. And hey, maybe Pamela, you're invited too. Go on a road trip. It'll be fun. USANA family style, man. There's nothing better than bonding on that road trip and having fun and, being together. Thank you, Johnny, for being a great example to the team. Can't wait to hear how it goes. All right, so this is the last slide of the webinar, and this is just a slide to encourage you to be prepared. This is the bins that I keep in the trunk of my car. I always have USANA newspapers. I always have GoPro books. I'm always ready. When you go to a USANA event, you need to take your computer. Don't rely on your upline to bring their computer. You need to bring your own forms. Don't rely on your upline to have their forms. You have to be the professional. You got to be that person that's ready. And that's what I really want to encourage you to be as a pro. You're going to go pro. You have to be ready. So that's just a little picture to motivate you to have all that and always be ready. So we've made it to the end of the webinar. It's 9 o'clock. And I actually need to get off right away as well. Thank you for being on tonight. It was a pleasure. We're going to unmute the lines, and we want everyone to say good night and God bless.
Good night.
Good night and God bless.
Good night.
Good night and God bless.
Good night.